Kasturi Day. Today again I'll continue with the carbon dioxide part of this chapter. This according to ICSE syllabus class A, this is the carbon and its compounds chapter, okay, in chemistry. So yes, I mean discussed discussed about the uses of carbon dioxide, where I told you that carbon dioxide can be used for extinguishing fire, okay, and it can be used in, it can be used as a constituent of fire extinguisher, okay. So how it is done? So it can be these fire extinguishers, they are the devices in which carbon dioxide is produced in different forms to extinguish the fire. They can be soda acid fire extinguisher, foam based fire extinguisher, liquid carbon dioxide fire extinguisher. Three types of fire extinguishers are there. So first we'll start with soda acid fire extinguisher. Here what happens, the sodium bicarbonate combines with this sulfuric acid to form sodium sulfate, water, and carbon dioxide is released, okay. So what is done in this, what this there is a this, what do you say, this baking soda is kept. There's a container, okay, a bottle where this baking soda, that is sodium bicarbonate, is there, okay. And there's another bottle which is kept inside this uh, baking soda bottle, the main container, that is the main bottle where the baking soda is there, a sulfuric acid container is kept, okay. And inside that an ignition tube is also kept, okay. And there is a stopper which stops the acid from coming out, leaking out, okay. And there is a cap also with the there's a cap, and there's a nozzle through which the carbon dioxide, when produced, will come out, and it can be given over the spread over the fire, so that the fire gets extinguished. That is, fire will cut off from the oxygen which is being supplied from the air, and then the fire will get extinguished. So how it is done? When there is fire, the bottle is hit hard at the cap, okay. And so what will happen, this sulfuric acid bottle will break, and the this what do you say, the sulfuric acid will come out from the from its bottle, and will mix with baking soda to produce sodium sulfate, water, and carbon dioxide. And this carbon dioxide along with water will come out through the nozzle, okay, and it will spread over this fire, and that will extinguish the fire. So this is so as it we are using baking soda for producing this carbon dioxide, that's why it's called as soda acid fire extinguisher, okay. Now we come to foam type of fire extinguisher, okay. The foam type of fire extinguisher is where we use, here also we use baking soda, okay, soda ash rather. Soda ash is not used in as in case of oil fire, okay. The this previous one, the baking soda, you can say, or you can say soda ash, okay. But so this soda acid is this soda acid rather, not soda ash, it's a soda acid, okay. Soda acid one is not used in case of any oil fire, because when you use an acid on oil fire where there is water is coming out, that will sink to the bottom, and the oil will float on it, so the fire will not get extinguished, okay. Because that is this this I mean the water is not soluble in oil, okay. Oil will not get dissolved, and oil is lighter than water, so it will float, and the fire will also float, it will not get extinguished. So need, if we use here this baking soda with aluminium sulfate in place of sodium sulfuric acid, in place of sulfuric acid we here use aluminium sulfate. Same type of container is used. Baking soda is kept, sodium bicarbonate, that is placed in the main container, and there is an aluminum sulfate which is kept in another bottle, which is immersed into the this sodium bicarbonate as a substance, okay. Then what do you say, what when this fire breaks out, then we hit hard the handle, and what will happen, this aluminum sulfate will come out and mix with sodium bicarbonate to produce sodium sulfate. Aluminum hydroxide and carbon dioxide will be produced in the form of foam. Okay, and it will cover the oil and it cut off the air supply, and what will happen, the fire will get extinguished. Okay, a chemical saponin is used to produce the foam. Okay, in this, what do we use a chemical known as saponin. Okay, and that produces the foam. Okay, and sulfuric acid, here it is replaced by aluminum sulfate. Okay, next is we come to liquid carbon dioxide fire extinguisher. Okay, fire extinguisher in which the carbon dioxide that comes out, that is in the liquid form. Okay, this helps in protecting both the oil fed fires and as well as electric fires. Here water cannot be used. Okay, because the water will create a short circuit in electric fires, and in oil fires I told you the water will it will come sink to the bottom and the oil will float, and that will not serve the purpose. Okay, so a modern type and improvised type of fire extinguisher is used, that is liquid carbon dioxide fire extinguisher, where is an opening, the valve of the cylinder is there, and pressure falls and liquid carbon dioxide solidifies into white snow. Okay, so the carbon dioxide that is kept inside this container, where it is in the liquid form. Okay, and what do we do when the bottle is opened, when the valve is opened, this liquid solidifies, comes out, pressure falls, pressure, because the liquid solid carbon dioxide is pressurized under liquid. Okay, now is pressurized to form the liquid. Okay, and this when the pressure falls, when you release the valve, then what when we open the valve, the pressure is released, that is the pressure falls, and the liquid carbon dioxide that comes out, that becomes solidified. Okay, and forms a white snow that will put off the any kind of fires, that is, it may be oil fed fires or electric fires. Okay, so this looks like this carbon dioxide extinguisher fire, this is the fire, this liquid carbon dioxide fires look like this type of symbol if you see the picture. Okay, next we come to carbon dioxide cycle. Okay, what is this? It is a process by which the amount of carbon dioxide is maintained in the atmosphere. Okay, it is carbon dioxide cycle process by which the carbon dioxide is maintained in the atmosphere. We know that carbon dioxide is being produced by different sources. Okay, and that is used up by something, and to maintain this balance in the atmosphere, and this is known as carbon dioxide cycle. Okay, the carbon dioxide which is present in the atmosphere is about 0.03% to 0.04% by volume. Now this remains almost conditioned due to the addition and removal of the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, and that is balanced. Okay, so how the carbon dioxide is added to the atmosphere? By respiration of the living things, where oxygen is being used up by the living beings and carbon dioxide is released. Then if we burn fuels, then also carbon dioxide is added to the atmosphere. If the by the decay of the dead animals and plants or plant products, where the dead animals, plants or plant products, when they undergo decaying processes, then carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere, because animals and plants, the constituent is carbon, so when they decay they release carbon dioxide. Then by industries, so certain industries which produce carbon dioxide, they release them into the atmosphere. Then by volcanic eruptions, when volcanic eruptions takes place, then also carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere. Then by seawater, when the percentage of gas increases in water. Okay, when seawater the by seawater, when the percentage of gas, when the percentage of the seawater, this carbon dioxide gas present in the seawater, that increases, then also carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide is already present in the seawater, and when this percentage increases, that is released into the atmosphere. Okay. Now, how the carbon dioxide is removed from the atmosphere? One is the main process, that is by photosynthesis, the plant absorbing the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere by through the process of photosynthesis for preparing food. Okay. Then by dissolution of carbon dioxide in water when the percentage of gas increases in the atmosphere. When the atmosphere has more of carbon dioxide, then it gets dissolved into the water. So by these two processes, carbon dioxide is removed from the atmosphere to maintain the carbon dioxide cycle. Okay. So this is the process. You can see the decomposition taking place of the animal respiring and giving back the carbon dioxide, then plants respiring, then also giving back the carbon dioxide through the industries, fossil fuels which are burning, that also release carbon dioxide. When the animals decompose, they also give back the carbon dioxide by the process. When they are burned, the fossils and fossil fuels, when they're burned, they give back the carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. Then these plants take away the atmosphere when what happens? One, they manufacture food through photosynthesis. They take back the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. The water portion is not given in this picture, but there is a certain thing that when carbon dioxide increases in the atmosphere, water will absorb it, dissolve in the atmosphere, dissolve in the water. Carbon dioxide will get dissolved in the water, and also the seawater. When there is excess of carbon dioxide in the seawater, that will be released into the atmosphere. Okay. So this is carbon dioxide cycle. Okay. Now, next topic will be carbon dioxide will be greenhouse effect and global warming. That will I will discuss in my next video. Please go through this. If you have any doubt, please do let me know. Please do write in the comment box. Do share with your friends and colleagues, okay, so that they can be also be benefited from these videos. And do subscribe to get the notification of my next video. Okay. Thank you, and thank you for watching. Have a good day.